Hello and welcome to Victory is Ours. This is ELeague Week 4, Day 3 recap, review, whatever you want to call it. I'm Empire, and we're going to get straight into Day 3. Now, Day 3 was the third out of 4 days of the ELeague Week 4. So we have Fanatic versus TSM in best of 3, and FaZe versus Dignitas. I almost said Fanatic. Versus Dignitas for a best of 3 as well. Basically, whoever wins this would face off for tomorrow's finals. And so I predicted yesterday that it would be FaZe and Fnatic winning at a 2-0 for each. It ended up being a 2-1, so it's 6 maps to cover, which is interesting because that hasn't happened yet in any of the ELeague weeks, I don't think. Not that I remember. But, whatever. Like, we'll head straight into Fnatic versus TSM straight up. So first map went to a Fnatic. Cash, Crims, being the only one with under 20 kills really, but Fnatic did really good. 26 kills for Olaf, 24 for Dennis, and 22 for both Flusha and JW. Just a really, really good plays from them. Olaf had a very nice, I believe it was a 3K deagle, while everybody was saving on their team, which was really nice. But apparently they weren't able to get many kills even with normal weapons, which was interesting. But they still ended up winning anyway. That's just the Fnatic way. They were still just destroying a TSM. Well, not destroying, but they were still able to defeat them even without standard weaponry. Cadian, not Cadian, Automatic and Sick with over 20 kills, and the rest of the team kind of dropping the ball. Finesse with 19, though, and a lot of assists. They weren't able to pick it up, sadly, but, but we did see much more from TSM. Again, I think I mentioned, I thought it would be, they wouldn't get past, like, eight rounds or something, I think I said. Less than 10 for sure. But they made it. They made 12, and then they actually won a map, and then 16 or 6 on the fourth or the third map. So that's really nice to see. That's good to see for TSM. But going off to map 2, which is Mirage, Fnatic actually losing this map. I'm not exactly sure what went wrong with how they lost, but I guess TSM were like, we're not gonna make this a 2-0. We're gonna have a map and take it, and Automatic leading the charge with 25, 22 for Semfest, 21 for Cadian, and 20 for Sick, and for FNS with 16 frags and 5 assists. But I guess, I don't know, I'm not I guess the aim duels were just in their favor. Mirage was just a better map for them overall. Maybe Fnatic were, taking a bit of a light stroll. They were like, let's take it easy. We don't have to, like, try. I don't know if that's actually a thing for pro or higher tier players, but it seems to be sometimes that they just kind of like, they just kind of chill, lay back. Olaf with 20 frags and everybody else under 20 frags. Dennis with 16 at the lowest score of the team. But, I mean, I don't know, TSM won a map. That's good to see. That's happy. And, well, JW with a 7 assists. I just realized that. But, yeah, hey. It's funny because me and B and I, we were watching the match, and like we saw that we saw the map pool, and we just assumed it was these are all Fnatic maps. We just assumed that it was going to be a Fnatic takeover pretty much, but it wasn't. So that's nice to see, though. That's nice to see there's some contention. You don't want 16-0s. 16-0s are boring, but I don't know why people call it the dream. It's boring. It's just it's not fun. It's not a good map. It's not a good match. I mean, but yeah, Cobble was a bit more of a landslide with a 16-6 score line for Fnatic, taking the win, taking the map, and going to the finals. Not even that many kills on Fnatic's side. 22 being the most on Flusha, 20 for Dennis, and then 17 for Crims, 12 for Olaf, and 15 for JW. And then everyone else on TSM under 18 kills. Automatic being top frag with 18, and Semfis with 15, and the rest of the team tying it up at 11. Make a wish, boys. Make a wish. Man, that is, I don't know. That's strange. Maybe they used up all their strats on Mirage. Or they used up all their, I don't know. Maybe they weren't wearing their gun Rs or whatever. But hey, hopefully TSM can hone their skills, because they were able to win a map against Fnatic, so that's good. That's a sign that they can do something. They're not just kind of sitting there. But that is how that best of 3 went. Now we'll move on to FaZe versus Dignitas, who FaZe also won 2-0, so they will be facing Fnatic in the finals of this week. IZ on Cash, map 1, IZ with 23 kills, Jacob with 20, Keo with 21, and Rain 16, and Fox with 15 kills. Were able to just pick up the rounds much easier than Dignitas was. I almost said Cash. Dignitas picking up 10 rounds, but not able to get the other 6, sadly. But we can see why aim duels just weren't in their favor, with 19 kills for Rubino at the top, and then the rest were just under that, not able to get it. 7 assists for Tensky, 5 for Config, so there were a lot of kills that didn't go committed completely. So that's something you need to work on. Obviously, like, if you're not able to get those headshots and do as much damage, and if your teammates are not able to finish off those weak players, it's the round's pretty much moot. So map 2 Overpass went in better in the favor of Dignitas with a 14-16 scoreline, 24 for IZ and 28 for Rain. 28 for Rain, that's insane. But still not able to win over Dignitas, sadly. Which is strange. Tensky, Rubino, and MSL all bringing up over 20 kills. 24 for MSL and 21-21 for Tensky and Rubino. That would have been that's like probably the reason why they won compared to FaZe. It's strange that Rain almost dropping a 30 bomb did not land in the win, but I guess the teamwork on Dignitas was much better for Overpass than FaZe. And I think, I'm not sure if FaZe is not very, if they're not comfortable with Overpass, but, I mean, they got to 14-16. I guess it was decent. They were pretty comfortable. They just, didn't get all the rounds that they needed. So, but, yeah. Mirage was a different story. FaZe taking the win with a 16-14 scoreline, basically the opposite of their last map. 26 for Jacob, 25 for Keo, Rain with 23, IZ 21, and Fox dropping it down to a 12, almost double, or almost half the scoreline of AZ. Or Keo, I mean. But 6 assists for Fox and IZ each, and then, 11 for MSL, 24 for both KGB and Config, and 13 for Tensky, 18 for Rubino. Barely any assists, all under 4 assists. Config with 4, just weren't able to even get those kills, sadly. So they lost those duels. There were a lot of really good rounds though on both teams, for Mirage especially. They just weren't able to get those aim duels. The aim duels were basically what it came down to, sadly, and I would have liked to see Dignitas actually make it, but I kind of knew it eventually would go to FaZe. But that's still good to see the contention between these things. Like, it wasn't just 2-0s. Also, like, same thing with the 16-0. It's like you want to see some more contention. You want to see some good maps. Only thing that some people dislike is like it takes longer, because it's like another full-on hour or 2 for when it comes to a best of 3 and all 3 maps are played. But hey, it's more CS, more non-stop action. ELeague coming at you. But, we'll move on to predictions for day 4. It's Fnatic versus FaZe. Obviously, I'm going to say 2-0 Fnatic in the best of 3. And I'm sure B would say the same thing, because he is a Fnatic for Fnatic. But I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Who do you think will win? Fnatic? Or do you want to go with NA FaZe? Actually, FaZe isn't NA anymore. I just realized that. I just remembered. But Fnatic will probably take the win. Maybe a 2-1 with how FaZe has been playing, especially today, sorry. So maybe we'll see some, maybe a map win for FaZe. Who knows? It'd be nice to see that, though. But yeah. But remember, we have, if you want to, place your bets, place them on AlphaDraft. We have a link in the description if you want to play and win some money. or maybe with some skins. They also do skins sometimes. So yeah, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at the ELeague finals. I might be live tweeting again, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.